It's wonderful to have you, respected Shrotas, Kosadhakas, every day for these beautiful classes. Morning 2, afternoon 4, now 6, 4. We are studying first Yoga Vaashishtha Ramayanam, then we see the Atmodha in Hindi, then we do Skanda Purana, then Brahma Sutras, then chanting of Kenopanishad with Bhashyam in our Prasthanatraya Parayana. Welcome, receive my salutations and also the gratitudes. Along with that, congratulations for being blessed to have the right choice of spending time in trying to understand the truth, understanding the goal, understanding what is to be gained, after which all problems, miseries, limitations get totally eliminated. Shastras talk about that truth. Other than this, wherever we go, whatever we do, whatever we achieve, still we will continue to be in bondages and limitations. Salutations again. I remember all the 13 Vyaktitwas of which we have to put our efforts to do the Vikasa, our own individuality. The Loka Seva, ready to serve the world through Dharma, Dharma Sthapana, doing justice for being born and blessed by Sanatana Dharma, and the Viragitva, the maturity of living life, Bhakta, to be in tune with the Lord, Shishya, to be in tune with the Guru, Mumuksha, the burning desire within to get liberated from all bondages, Jignasa, desire to know the ultimate, Shrotrutva, somehow make personality such that always we are inclined to listen about the truth and the means by being a Shrota permanent. Then Sadhaka, finally, we are Sadhaka of the Moksha truth. No more we are samsari of seekers of the temporary transient things. Then let there be the understanding, especially with the topics which are nowadays under discussion in Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana, that there is no alternative for proxy for parishrama, our own self effort. And efforts can be started or continued till the goals are reached when one is inspired. That inspiration also from within only we have to gain. And for the inspiration thing, one thing let us understand that we are all alone in this world, like every jiva. First basic thing is this. Other than that, whoever are there with us, they are all in our life because of our whatever doings we have done. Therefore, none of them are permanent with us. We are permanent with us. Therefore, we alone have to take out our survival, whatever required for that. We alone have to work out for our own moksha also. With this clarity, conviction inside, they're fully inspired. See, nobody helps us in that moksha. If you look at from that standpoint, that side it looks to be little sad, pessimistic. No, look from this side that I can work and get my own moksha without depending on anyone. See the positivity of it. Otherwise, if I depend on others, then उनकी मेहरबानी है तो होगी नहीं तो नहीं. ऐसा होता तो मुश्किल हो जाता. Because the one who has to give us, if he is reluctant with all our efforts and qualification, मुश्किल हो जाता ना. Thank God it is in my hands that I can work out and achieve. Therefore, with this prerana, that my moksha is in my own hands. Then all of that are done. with a Shanta Swabhava, Gambhira Swabhava, like that of a great scientist, fully busy in his experiments. That's it. He's not worried about anything. Then all Shastras are in Samskrita, the whole Samskrita Bhasha, Pravinyata. We can try to gain that too. Correct? Now, who are the ones whose help we can take to do our Purushartha? The Param Brahma. We only have to do Anusandhana. Ishvara, we only have to do Sharanagati. Mata Rani, we only have to do the Prarthana. Devatagana, we only have to do Upasana. Guru Gana, we have to be obedient. Shruti Mata, we only have to come to class every day and also study at home and make our points, notes, and practice one by one. Having said this, welcome to this great Shastra, Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana, second Vaitatya Prakaranam, sixth Sarga, just two, three more slokas are there. DAIVA NIRAKARANAM. Then comes in the seventh Sarga, again Paurusha Sthapanam. Very beautiful. They are all, as just now we said, the main idea of all this is I am the one in materialistically, spiritually. Cause for my own total destruction, total construction, total making, total marring. Helping aids are there. They are all secondary. Primary is me only. That is what is the main thought conveyed by Vaashishtha by using all the possible explanations, possible logics, possible examples, etc., quotations, वगैरह करते हुए, he is trying to drive that point in our hearts. As Puja Gurudev says, life, both outer and mainly spiritual journey, a very good quotation his is noted for all the time to come. It is a journey, he used to say, alone to alone, all alone. It's a pakka, perfect, correct thing it is. Alone to alone, all alone. Ah. As Jiva, we are alone. All others come and go. The walking we have to do alone only because each one are at different stages, different speeds, different priorities. They can't walk with us. And where we reach is all alone, the most beautiful, one without second truth reality. मजेदार बात है ना? Keep that in mind. So let us do that study of that sixth sarga, chant the seventh one, then let us see what we can do. Let's pray and do sankalpa. Om 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 Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Bhakti Yoga Dharma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ओम यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्व सच्चास्त्राः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् ओमापदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने पूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविता शाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम् ॐ वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति पराङ्गतिम् ॐ यद्वाक्यामृतपायिनां प्रतिपदं सत्यं सुधा नीरसा यद्वाक्या अर्थविचारणादविमतः स्वर्गोऽपि कारागृहं यद्वाणी विशदात्मपूर्णमनसां तुच्छं जगत्तूलवत् तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे यस्यार्षं प्रतिता जगत्त्रयहिता सा वेदमाता परा यश्चक्रे तपसा वशे सुरगणान् अन्यत् शिश्रुक्षुर्जगतो तम्बोधाम्बुनिधिं तपस्वि मुकुटालङ्कार चिन्तामणिं विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहं श्रुत्या ब्रह्मैव रामः प्रकटितमहिमा येन तस्मै वसिष्ठः यः सीतां ब्रह्मविद्यामिव सदसि पुनः सत्यशुद्धां किलादात् यद्वाणी मोहमूलं शमयति जगद् आनन्दसन्दोहदोग्ध्री तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्रीगुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नता स्मः पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्दिदीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरभिगलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि ओं परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मभक्तियोग धर्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि आदि ब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो नमः अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपा अनुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव कैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं तत्रोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूलता साधनानां प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा ज्ञान प्रेरणा उत्साह प्राप्ति द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्री राम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणामाश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयाग साधना सेवादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर समस्त शत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं च विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थं च अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां साधकानां पूर्णायुरारोग्यैश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्यादि प्राप्त्यर्थं च तेषां हृदये ब्रह्मभक्ति भगवद्भक्ति देवता भक्ति गुरु भक्ति शास्त्र भक्ति साधना भक्ति सत्संग भक्ति धर्म भक्ति सनातन धर्म भक्ति देश भक्ति माता पितृभक्ति सेवा भक्ति द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणमध्येन वयं सर्वे मोक्षार्थं करिष्यामहे श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः श्री योगवासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रं मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ते स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ते तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शन दृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुक्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः स्फुरन्ति शेखराय यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः दिवि भूमौ तदाकाशे बहिरन्धश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्यवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः Om Sri Ramachandra Parambrahmane Namaha. Shri Vasishtha Vishwamitra Valmiki Adi Brahma Vidyacharyebhyo Namaha. Yoga Vaashishtha Ramayana Shastram Dvitiya Mumukshu Vyavahara Prakaranam Shashtodhyaya Shashta Sargaha Daiva NIRAKARANAM Nama. Friends, in these few shlokas, so sublime, so complete, so informative, so inspirational. Slowly we are trying to studying to grasp the entire heart and karuna, the compassion of Sri Guru Vasishtha Bhagavan. How he is instilling in us that inspiration, that initiative to work on our own moksha. Remember, we are not the stones, we are living beings. In the living beings, we are not even animal-like of beings where they don't have the buddhyadi, sukshma, sophisticated upakaranas. We are human beings, living beings, with all the Shakti Samarthya inside and all helps outside and maturity intelligence to make use of all those outer available resource. Recognizing this only, the science is developing so much in making life the easy. And how much it's going to bring in future, we can't say. Same thing we have to have in our heart that we as an individual, with our parishrama, everything we can achieve of the world and spiritual. Yeah, what a beautiful shlokas. We'll just see these four of them today. With that, this sarga will be over. What Vasishtha ji says, देखो शास्त्रैः सदाचार विजृंभित देश धर्मैः यत् कल्पितं फलम् अतीव चिरप्ररूढं तस्मिन् हृदि स्फुरति च उपनमेति चित्तम् अंगावले तदनु पौरुषमेतदाहुः पौरुषम एतद आहुः. What we are talking Paurusham, this is what it is, the definition of it, explanation of it, understanding of it. Okay, one by one word, just note down. Not difficult to grasp. First, Shastraihi. So, the Moksha and Dharma Shastras, we have to study and we must know what they are indicating for us to do, not to do, for the goal to achieve. One. Second, Sadachara. Here, Sadachara means two things exactly doing. Achara as told by the Shastra. Second is what? Not only as regarding the path to be followed for the goal, otherwise, in general also, our life, our conduct should be Sadachara. That is called as the life value oriented. Otherwise, क्या होगा? If you don't have the positive Daivi gunas to live, if you have Asura gunas, even if we try to do the things according to Shastra for our goal, we will not be blessed with it. Secondly, the Durachara, when it is polluting our mind, we can never live life according to Shastra. Because according to Shastra Jivana and Durachara, they don't go together. A Sadachari alone can follow what Shastra says. Sadachara, let us say, means Varna, Ashrama, Dharma, and the values the one who is practicing. To Shastraihi, Sadachara, then Vijrumbhita. In these two, Vijrumbhana must be there. Vijrumbhana means what? As regard the understanding of them concerned, also is at highest level. And then scrupulously following them also at the highest level. That called as Vijrumbhana. Then like doing the work and doing the work with Vijrumbhana. Playing the play but playing with Vijrumbhita sthiti. And Vijrumbhana means expansion. So इसमें शास्त्र में सदाचार में we should have Vijrumbhana. Then Desha Dharmaihi. Then we should follow the dharmas according to Desha. Desha, Kala, following them. Desha Dharma, Kala Dharma, etc. Because even though we are doing sadhana, depending on which Desha we are, which Kala we are, little bit we have to mature to negotiate with it. Like if you are in the Arctic, Antarctic region or in the northern part of India, in the peak winter of Jan Feb. So there, the desha and the kala and Vatavarna is different. देखो देर सुबह 4 बजे उठूंगा मैं जाके ठंडा गंगा में नहाऊंगा तो you will never come back. So here desha dharma is having that common sense to know which desha, which kala, and what dharmas we have to abide thereby. Isn't it? That's the clarity. So शास्त्र हो गया, सदाचार हो गया, विजृंभण हो गया, देश एंड काल एंड परिस्थिति के धर्म को माइंड में रखते हुए. In that so many can be talked. Like when we are in somebody's house, when we are in travel, when there are some tragedies, other compulsory things they come in our life. So we should have maturity to choose what is correct. We should not be rigid. We should be flexible there. Not lenient, but flexible. See, that thing also Vasishtha ji is hinting at. Otherwise we blame him. उन्होंने करीर करो ही कहा पुरुषार्थ मैं करते गया. बट उस समय सब इमरजेंसी था. बट वशिष्ठ जी ने नहीं बोला हमको. So Vasishtha doesn't want to be blamed like that. Therefore he says Desha Dharmai. Then what? Yat Kalpitam. Whatever with these rules followed, then whichever is goal expected, Phalam Ativa. Extremely good results come with this spiritual world. Then this is Chiraprarudha. Chiraprarudha means from the time immemorial, this is what is seen in the world proved to be. Shirapradom also means in this type of living a disciplined life, we have to train ourselves for a long period of time to be naturally established in that lifestyle. Chira prarudha. Prarudha means well grown. Chira means from long time, like a tree, 100 years. तो चिरा प्रारूढ़ है वो, है ना. 100 साल पहले लगाया था, धीरे धीरे वो बढ़कर इतना अच्छी तरह से आरोहण करके वो रूढ़ता से है. Very deep it is. So to by doing for long time, it should become habit. Like for us, satsanga is almost chirapraruda for us from last 5 years. Only our inabilities, physical, etc., may make us reduce them, but otherwise we are rooted in that. Praruda means well rooted by practicing it for long time. Both the meanings. Right from the eternal time, this is what is seen that such people alone are succeeding. And the meaning is what? You have to be deeply habituated for this. The opposite of it is what? One day highly inspired, we really study Shastra, behave like a good boy, Sadachara. Then according to Desha Kala, we behave. But the next day again we compromise for something or the other. वो अवॉइड करने के लिए हैबिचुअल होना है. हैबिचुअल होने के लिए फॉर लॉन्ग टाइम प्रैक्टिस करना. ओके. यत् कल्पितम फलम अतीव चिर प्ररूढ़म. Now this knowledge that it is in my hands when I make a habit of hard work according to the Shastra and Sadachara, everything I can be achieved. If this thought is deeply rooted in our heart, followed by, yes, therefore I am desirous both of wanting to achieve the goal as well as ready to go through all hardships. That's the meaning of Tasmin Hrudi Spuraticha. When that is there, Upanameti Chittam Anga Avali. After that, in the chitta, the inspiration, in the chitta, the knowledge, all of them, they obviously follow. Because all senses, mind work about according to what is the conviction in the buddhi. Like when you want to construct a house, if that nischaya is there in the buddhi, then all other things कि कितना मेरा अमाउंट है बैंक में, कितना तुम्हारा है, कितना हम लोन ले सकते हैं, कितना हम दूसरे भाई वगैरह से बिना वो इंटरेस्ट का ले सकते हैं, सारा खुद ही प्लानिंग चलता रहता है. बिकॉज द डिजायर इज वेरी स्ट्रांग इनसाइड टू मेक ए हाउस. सेम वे डिजायर फॉर द गोल, clarity of the vision, and the readiness to put Purushartha. When they are there, all other things will follow. This is so important that the opposite of also is true. If we are not able to do something, resources we are not able to gather, we are not able to work for it properly, मतलब क्या हुआ, जो हम चाहते हैं उसके प्रति चाहत हमारा दिल में स्ट्रांग नहीं है. बंदा हृदय में चित्त में, if the desire is strong, सात समुंदर पार also he goes to get the thing. नहीं है तो that is next door also he will not. लाइक नहीं, समुंदर पार करके they go for picnics spending lakhs of rupees during summers winter. क्यों इच्छा है? But next door only there is a temple or an ashram or a satsang going on. They don't go. क्योंकि इच्छा नहीं है. That is the meaning of शास्त्रैः सदाचार विजृंभित देशधर्मैः यत् कल्पितं फलम् अतीव चिरप्ररूढं तस्मिन् हृदि स्फुरति. If this is there in the hridaya, hृदि स्फुरति means if it has given you that inspiration from within, upanameti chittam avali. The chitta and the avali means the consequent plannings and efforts, they follow obviously. Tadanu means uske baad. Therefore, paurusha metadaho. The whole set of this understanding is paurusha. स्पिरिचुअली देखा जाए, गुरु के पास गए, शास्त्र पढ़ा, उनमें का पारमार्थिक लक्ष्य पता चला, उसको पाने की इच्छा दृढ़ हो गई मन में, नेचुरली द बुद्धि में, मन में और इंद्रियों में सारा हलचल शुरू. दे ऑल हैव कोऑपरेटेड एंड दिस पर्सन हैज डन sadhana and reached. That's Paurushartha. Worldly also, you discuss with someone or saw someone, some goal you have conceived, very desirous of that goal. It can be professional, it can be money related, it can be other name and fame or status. आप work for it. See the politicians, कितना उनके अंदर इच्छा होती है हमें पावर पाना है, मंत्री बनने. क्या क्या उनका दिमाग काम करते रहे बाबा, वो देखकर तो मेरे को आश्चर्य होता है. ये लोग ये काम स्पिरिचुअल के लिए करें तो महायोगी बन जाते. You know, the fanaticism of these people without its bad order we should have, then only we can really excel in spiritual sadhana. पक्का लोग है वो लोग, बाप रे बाप, क्या उम्र है उनका, कोई लिहाजा नहीं रखते. चिल्लाते हैं पार्लियामेंट में, स्लोगन्स करते हैं, दे कॉल फॉर मीटिंग, सिट्स फॉर टुगेदर. कल देखो कहीं कर्नाटक रात भर द होल मिनिस्टर्स आर द वे, एमएलएस एंड असेंबली ओनली धरना करते हुए, एजिटेशन रात भर. अरे किसको है उतनी हिम्मत? Because the desire in them is strong. That's it. Okay. Now, same thing in more specifically about spirituality. Bhagavan guides here. Buddhyaiva paurushavalam purushattvam etat atma prayatna parataiva sadaiva karya niyatatah safalatam paramamatha sahu satshastra sadhujana pandita sevanena. In the earlier shloka, Shastra Adhyanam is mentioned first. Purushartham is mentioned second. In this shloka, Purushartham is mentioned first to be priority, then the Shastra. Complementing both the shlokas, therefore, importance of both of them hand in hand. Both are correct. Like straight away when I go to Shastra, I understand the goal and means, I am inspired and I am ready to work. This side also, I am ready to work to achieve the goals. Then which should be the goal? To know that I approach the Shastra. What is the way means? तो इस श्लोक में पहले तुम मेहनत करना सीख, फिर कौन से गोल के लिए कैसा, उसके लिए कंसल्ट द शास्त्र. दिस इज सेकंड श्लोक. लाइक दिस, बुद्ध्या एव. बुद्ध्या एव मीन्स विथ योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग एंड कन्विक्शन. पौरुष फलम पुरुषत्वम एतत्, है ना. पौरुष फलम पुरुषत्वम एतत् मीन्स the result certain of your self effort. Atma prayatna parata eva. Therefore, parata means supreme ambition. What is that? Atma prayatna, one's own self effort. So, buddhya eva paurusha phalam purushatvam etat. Atma prayatna parata eva. Sada eva karya neya. Always we have to be as a karya, a duty, neya, we have to conduct. What is that to be conducted? Atma prayatna parata. When you do this, tatah safalatam paramam. then definitely you get the Parama Safalata. Atha asahu, therefore, Sat Shastra Sadhujana Pandita Sevanena. Then, when with your own conceived goals, when you are habitually working hard, then when you are achieving them, beautiful, no? Now, what can be greater and higher and infinite goals? To know that Sat Shastra, study the Shastras which teach Jasadvastu, Sadhujana, the Guru Rishi, who indicate to us the ultimate goal, Pandita, and those who have already experienced it, Sevanena. Here Seva means go and approach and tell them कि मैं पुरुषार्थ करने का इच्छा रख रहा हूँ, कर भी दिया, बहुत चीज़ें मैंने पाया. Now tell me what can be the highest goal when I'm ready to achieve. One of the example of this is Mundaka Upanishad. There the disciple is Shaunaka. He is said to be Mahashala. Mahashala. That Shala is a technical word. It can be used for any number of things. Okay. We can talk about two. There. Mahashala means Annashala. Means he had cooked and fed many people. Means he is a very seva oriented person for a long time. Maha word is used. भाषाकार ऐसे ही कहते हैं हमको. Then another meaning of Shala is Yajna. Therefore, Maha Yajna Maha Annashala indicates he has served the world for a long period of time. Maha Yajna means he has done the Yajna Upasanas also for a long period of time. In fact, he deserves higher and higher lokas also because of these two. And yet, he went to Angirasa Rishi, told by somebody maybe, कि कस्मिन् विज्ञाते सर्वं विज्ञातं भवति. Because his intellect worked. When I have given gross things will come back to me. And when I have done any big yajna, but for a limited period of time, शायद वो 6 महीने 1 साल का भी हो, बट 1 साल भी लिमिटेड ही है ना, तो उससे लिमिटेड फल ही मिलेगा. These all thinkings he might have got by himself or somebody must have told. Then he goes to Angila Sarush. Kasmin Vignate Sarvam Vignatam Bhavati is equal to Kasmin Prapte Sarvam Praptam Bhavati. In between, Kasmin Kurte Sarvam Kurtam Bhavati. That by knowing which everything is known, therefore that by doing which everything is done, therefore that by obtaining which everything is obtained. बताइए मुझे. So his inspiration. Then answer is only Paravidya, Brahma Vidya. Therefore, Angirasaji first explains all the Aparavidya, Yajnaga, their phala, is Indraloka Prapti, Brahmadeva Loka Prapti, सब बताकर one sentence he brushes them aside. Plavahi ete adruda yajna rupa. These are all plava. They are all flowing and floating, not permanent. Then he says only bacha log, only blind people, those are not exposed to Vedanta Moksha Shastra, that they give importance, value to them, and they do that and they misguide others also. But for your sincerity and to your question, the answer is Para Yayata Daksharam Adhigamyate. Then meditate on Adrishyam, Agrahyam, Agotram, Avarnam, Achakshushotram, Tadapanipadam, Nityam, Vibhum, Sarvagatam, Susukshmam, Tadavyam Yad Bhutayonim Paripashan. And then the whole, from that portion onwards till the end of Upanishad, he goes on guiding him about the Brahma Prapti sadhanas of all Vicharana meditation. In that even he takes the example of Dhanur Bana, and home is the Dhanu, you yourself are the arrow, the Laksham is Parabrahma. In this way you have to tune, you have to put yourself on the Omkara Dhanu, pull and shoot and go and become merge, become one with the arrow, with the Lakshya. धनुर्गृहीत्वा उपनिषदं महास्त्रं शरं ह्युपासा निशितं सन्दयित आयम्य तद्भावगतेन चेतसा लक्ष्यं तदेवाक्षरं सौम्य विद्धि प्रणवो धनुः शरो ह्यात्मा ब्रह्म तल्लक्ष्यमुच्यते अप्रमत्तेन वेद्धव्यं शरवत् तन्मयो भवेत्. Guru seems to be inspired there from that disciple's readiness. that he gives full details. Fantastic that is. The whole Pustakam is great. Then again he says, two birds example of Dva Suparna Sayuja Sakhaya. Okay, so first straight away go to Guru, Shastra study, that indicates to you the inner goal and outer minimum things to be done with your highest Purushartha, Sadachara, do it, achieve it and get out of. है ना, फटाफट जाओ मैदान में सेंचुरी मार के टीम को जिता के आ जाना. Not that go on, pulling, doing nothing, etc. The other day, somewhere I was watching, मजा आया. The police wala puts this fellow on some punishment, chota punishment. It can end in 10 minutes or 5 minutes. For somebody, some crime is. And while giving that punishment, he says the constable, a TV is going on there, cricket match is going on. He says that fellow जो बैटिंग कर रहा है ना, उसका आउट होने तक इसको ऐसे पनिशमेंट. And that fellow says, भैया वो ये पर्टिकुलर फेलो है खेलने वाला, वो 5 दिन तक आउट नहीं होता. He's only player of defense. So give me a such punishment which ends quickly. So in that way, first technique is that. Second one is beautiful. Here it is. Ki buddhya eva, by your own intellectual observation and conviction that everybody is achieving, including a bird, including a tree, any animal, whatever it wants to its own, through its own Paurusha. In that way, understanding the power and need of Paurusha, yourself working, making a habit of working hard to achieve the goals. Now go to the Sadguru and Satshastra and Panditas. Then tell them, okay, I can do and achieve anything, but tell me what is to be achieved. That's what Kasmin Vijnate Sarvam. So to Nachiketa, all of them. So in this totally what is beautiful thing is there, ki Shastra and Guru, consulting them, aiming at the goal, and ourselves working solely single pointedly till we achieve it relentlessly. कोई भी कारण से कोई भी डिस्ट्रैक्शन ना हो, कमजोर ना पड़े हम, isn't it? एंड जो नेसेसरी रिक्वायरमेंट है, नेसेसिटी है, उतना हम डिपेंड होते हैं लोगों के ऊपर, नॉट ऑन दोज विच वी कैन डू. What we can do, we have to do. What we can't do, obviously, we take the help of others. Like, I can't fly the flight. Therefore, the pilot will do that. But taking the ticket, boarding the flight is my job. I have to do it. Don't depend on others for it. Like that. So this shloka that way, buddhya eva paurushabalam purushottameta atma prayatna bharata eva sada eva karyaneya tatah safalatam paramam hata asau satyastra sadhujana pandita sevaneva. You can see a hint also in this. I'm just trying to explain in how many ways each shloka can be understood. In this, another hint is what? पहले 3 लाइन में बताते हैं, yes, conceive your goal and work and achieve and enjoy. Then he gives a hint ki, but just consult Guru and Shastra ki the goal chosen by you and the efforts put by you are correct or not. थोड़ा उनका संपर्क करो ताकि you don't do wrong thing because of your पुरुष प्रयत्न. नेक्स्ट सर्ग में वो 2-3 श्लोक में वो बात आता है. We will see that. Right? Now the last but one shloka. Daiva Paurusha Vichara Charubhihi. So cute this shloka is. Daiva Paurusha Vichara Charubhischa Idamacharitam Paurusham Nityameva Jayatiti Bhavitaihi Karya Arya Janaseva Yodhyamaha. Cute these shlokas. Daiva Paurusha Vichara Charubhihi. In this way, from last 4 and 5 and 6, 3 sargas, what we have given you analysis, the comparative picture between Daiva and Paurusha. So Daiva का पौरुष का क्या क्या है इन्फ्लुएंस, उसका विचार चारु, चारु अच्छा सुंदर कंप्लीट विचारणा करके having come to the conviction कि what idam आचरितम आत्म पौरुषम, Ana? The Atma Paurusha, one's own self-effort, Acharitam, when it is practiced, Nityameva, continuously, Jayati iti. What becomes victorious is Nitya Paurusha, Atma Paurusha only. Iti bhavitaihi. With this type of convictions, karyaha. We have to keep on working. Of course, again, I will not miss it. Even if I have to say 100 times, I will say, Vasishtha ji is saying that Aryajana Sevaya Udyamaha. So, Aryajana Sevaya Udyamaha Karyaha. Aryajana Sevaya Udyama Karya means what? By serving the Guru, by getting from him the guidance for the goal, means, and preparation, Udyamaha Karyaha. You have to do the Udyama, the effort. Karya means as a compulsory duty. For that, you should have Bhavitahi conviction. What is a conviction? Atma Paurusham Nityam Eva Jayati. That only the self effort is the one when continuously put up, goes on giving you the Vijaya. When I put that efforts. Then how do you come to this conclusion? You again study what we said so far in the three sargas. That is, if at all something is there, that is Paurusham only. There is nothing called as Daivam. Daiva means non-performance, being lazy on any pretext. Paurusha means, as per Shastra Guru, knowing our capacity limitations and aiming for the goals by our own choice, working for them. सो इस तरह से चारु दैव पौरुष विचारणा करके आत्म पौरुषम एव आचरित चेत नित्यम एव जयति इति भावितैः उद्यम कार्यः ऑफ कोर्स आर्यजन सेवया शास्त्र आर्यजन सेवा और पुरुषार्थ आर्यजन सेवा is the guidance of Guru. Why? Because he has gone through that path. He knows where there will be the chances of pitfalls or the violence or the difficulties. Isn't it? Chances for, getting tempted. So he will guide us. He will tell us. है ना जैसे आप हर दिन उस रास्ते में जा रहे हैं you know it. So then somebody else you are going with one. You tell by a left low, right low, इधर गड्ढा होएगा, speed breaker होएगा. आप बताते हो because you are familiar. The gurus are full familiar with everything. Therefore they can guide. Therefore we need to take their guidance. In this way, beautiful. Another shloka, the last one. ये तो फिर spiritual श्लोक हो गया thought. ऊपर के सारे applicable both for spiritual goals, worldly, but we mainly do the spiritual goal. Then why to in this Shastra to Rama that freedom is given? Because Rama is a Raja. He'll have to set goals for his kingdom. He'll have to achieve them. है ना? He is a Paramatma. He came for Dharma Sthapana. And for like everyone, he is also supposed to do his Adhyatmic sadhana to reach the goal. But along with it, is a मनुष्य रूप में आए राजा के रूप में रहने वाले हैं उनको फिर यहाँ पर प्रयत्न करना है एंड इन दैट दस फ्यूचर में दस रावण विल किडनैप सीता जी देन ही हिमसेल्फ विल हैव टू गो ऑल अलोन लक्ष्मण रावण दोनों ही रहेंगे लक्ष्मण तो ओनली सेवक के रूप में हो तो ऑल अलोन इज राम तो यू हैव टू पुट योर पुरुषार्थ फॉर फ्यूचर टू प्रिपेयर हिज माइंड श्री वशिष्ठ जी टेलिंग दिस एंड ऑल ऑफ अस आल्सो सेम throughout our life, our effort only for our outer achievement, spiritual unfoldment. Uddharedatmanatmanam. Last look is so wonderful. देखो जन्म प्रबंधमयमामयमेष जीवः बुद्ध्यैकं सहज पौरुषमेव सिद्ध्यै शान्तिं नयत्वविततेन परौषधेन मृष्टेन तुष्ट पर पंडित sevanena. 5 things are told. Patient, disease, doctor, medicine application, curing. Patient, disease, doctor, medicine application, curing. In that language is speaking here. So who are the patients? You and I only. And of what disease? क्या डिसीज हम सबका फिजिकल डिसीज अलग अलग होंगे बट स्पिरिचुअल डिसीज इज कॉमन टू ऑल ऑफ अस व्हाट इज दिस इज जन्म प्रबंधमयम आमयम and Esha Jiva. This you and I, the Jiva, are the patients. Amaya, the disease is Janma Prabandha. Prakarshena Bandha, fully bound by the cycle of this Janma, Jara, Roga, Mrityu, and so many mehnats in between to become even little bit happy. यही रोग है, इसी को in other language called as bhava roga or samsara roga. So janma prabandhamayam amayam. This is the disease. And we have to come out of this is what is disease which removes from ease. When we are at ease, it displaces us. Therefore, we are called diseased. Again, through medication, we become at ease, physical level. ये तो पूरा अंदर की बात है. We are not at ease or peace or contentment or happiness. If yes, then nothing we would have ran for. And now तो देखो तो हमेशा लड़ाई झगड़ा भागा दौड़ी हो रही है. And when do we stop struggling? Only when we reach to a place of ease. Now, are we stopping? No, we are doing struggle. Therefore, we are at the disease level. What is the disease? Samsara roga. So, janma prabandham eva amayam. We are in the disease only, continuously struggling to get cured of the pain called as dukkha, etc. Oh, khatami nahi honda. So, janma prabandhamayam amayam, esha jivaha, this jiva, you and I, the patient, buddhya, he should be clearly listening, thinking, understanding by his buddhi that aihikam sahaja paurushameva siddhyai. Aihikam means in this ihaloka while you are alive as a human being. Sahaja Paurusham, your own innate self effort alone is a siddhi. Is the solution, is the one which you have to do for getting the siddhi of the Shanti. Means coming out of that samsara named Roga. Shantim Nayatu. Then why with what? Avitatena Paraushadena. The continuously, constantly unbroken Avitata. Vitata is Tata, Vitata, Avitata. So continuously unbroken application of the medication. है ना, कोई रोग डॉक्टर कहते हैं 1-1 घंटे पे ले लो, कहते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ द टाइप ऑफ द डिसीज कंटिन्यूसली, है ना. सो हियर आल्सो अविषद औत सॉरी अविततेन परौषधेन मृष्टेन, है ना, with full inspiration you have to apply continuously this medicine for this bhava roga, knowing that it is I who have to put that application of medicine, then only I can come out of the disease. What is the aushadha? Aushadha is tushta para pandita sevanena. है ना, para pandita Mahagnani Guru Seva means we go to him, then he gives us the Jnana Aushadam, the Sadhana Aushadam. That Aushadha we have to by our own effort apply to come out of Janma Prabandha Amayam. You know, then generally we all know, we studied all Upanishad Shastra. What is that Aushadha Guru has given us? The Sadhana Aushadha, the Jnana Aushadha. The whole world outer is mithya. Stop your raga dvesha to it. Whole upadhis also are mithya. Stop giving it ahanta and mamata tadatmya. Behind, within that as substratum is your own real inner self. Search that. This is the medicine. Then when I with mrishtata, the joy, then avitatena, continuously apply this medicine, knowing that this application of meditation alone gives the siddhi for me, convinced about it. And I only have to do that. And not to come out of this disease when I keep on doing. See the beauty? Janma prabandhamayam amayam. Esha jivaha buddhya ahikam sahaja paurushameva siddhyai. In this way, understanding Shantim Nayatu Avitatena Paurashadena. Get freed from the disease by applying continuously the medicine, Mrishtya, with full inspiration, joy, Tushta Parapandita Sevanena. And who is the doctor? The doctor is the Guru. He is the one who gives that medicine. And we have to apply it. है ना, इसमें फिर सेम पॉइंट बट सेड इन डिफरेंट मैनर. मतलब एन एग्जांपल इज गिवन. I cannot take medicine by myself. I have to get the prescription from a doctor only. And prescription is taken, gone to chemist, got the medicine. फिर भी मेडिसिन नहीं लिया, तब भी जाकर बीमारी दूर नहीं होती. So the Bhimari of Bhavaroga, the doctor of Guru Maharaj, the medicine of Adhyatmic Sadhana, applying that medicine is our own Purushartha. With the conviction that Siddhyai, it will give the success. Mrishta, with that positive optimism that now I am applying this medicine, my disease will go away. In this way, we have to not only get out of the outer worldly dukkhas by achieving the outer worldly artha kama adi, but the permanent samsara we have to eliminate by the permanent atma prapti, again by our own efforts of this taking the medicine. So sadhana is the aushadhi given to us by the Guru Maharaj, the doctor. We are the jiva, the patient, suffering in the bhavasagar. Think about it. Isn't it? So by trying to study the Shastra, our intellect also becomes sharper, subtler, is able to analyze more deeply, comes out of its lethargy, sleepiness. So many benefits are there. Wonderful. Thank you. It is Sri Vaashishtha Maharamayane Valmikiye Mumukshu Vyavahara Prakarane Daiva NIRAKARANAM Nama SHASTRAS SARGA. In this way, the sixth Sarga here concludes. In the seventh Sarga, we have Paurusha Pradhanya. है एक में पौरुष प्राधान्य, एक में दैव निराकरण, फिर से पौरुष प्राधान्य, फिर दैव निराकरण. He is complementing both of the understandings. Very cute Sarga this also, the coming one. So let us chant also and study it also tomorrow itself with that fresh mind. We'll stop it here. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasa Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Paramarshibhyo Parabrahmane SHRUTIMAATRE Namaha. Om Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu. Om Shri Ramachandra Bhagwan ki Jai. Gurudeva. Om न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भाषा सर्वमिदं विभाति नारायणाय विद्महे तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात् दासरथाय विद्महे सीतावल्लभ तन्नो राम मंगलं गुरुदेवाय मने गुणात्मने बोल श्री सियावर रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्री योगवाष्ट महारामायण शास्त्र की जय. श्री वैष्णव विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेदव्यासादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय. समस्त श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास शास्त्र की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सतगुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव हर. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम. अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदिवरा शक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मुमुक्षु मुक्तगण की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म की जय. वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय. आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय. समस्त आगत श्रोता भक्तगण की जय. Thank you friends. Join in 5 minutes to study Atma Bodha and other texts also in Hindi. Thank you. मन